How's it going today, ladies and gentlemen? Is that one guy back at it again with some more fun, chaos, and Platinum Star City? Hi. Mostly everyone's here. Valisk is not feeling well, so they will be resting up, missing the session. That is absolutely fine. That's why we have YouTube videos, so you can catch up and hopefully join us for the next one. So better soon, my dude.
We miss you.
The wild text is look to the right, see the text. Oh yeah. Up. But yes, if the tone hasn't set the premise, we are at the peak of the plot point, I guess you can say. After Una decided to use her Vizier card to use a crystal ball and ask a question of what is Rhodissance and her conspirators planning. So there was a lot of a lore dump at the end of the last session. A good 30-minute rant from my end. That was fun. And it was so much fun that I'm not done. We're going to start this session off probably with the end result, because, yes, we ended on the past, leading up to the present. So now we have the present that will lead to most likely decisions that need to be made by the players once they get the information from Una, when she snaps out of her vision board memory thing. So that's something to look forward to.
So just because I'm curious, how long has this been in the real world for us?
2 years going on.
No. I mean, like, Una's currently in a vision. How long has the vision been?
Currently,
are we just sitting there staring at Una?
it's 2 to 3 seconds since Una has leaned forward towards the crystal ball that appeared, and there'll be a fun little thing with that when it comes back. But it's currently only been around, even though her vision has been a long vision.
So not a significant amount of time.
No.
They passed out.
From the rest of y'all point of view, Una's taking a nap.
A fat nap.
It's a quick nod nap, like when you're in a lecture hall in high school and you just nod and your head's just bouncing every now and then.
And their teacher's like, "Get out of my room!"
Your teacher kicked you out for nodding? Dang.
There was one time. There was one time where I couldn't go to the nurse's room, and a kid threw up on her afterwards.
Dang.
So, I mean, karma bit her in the ass.
Ha. Let's bring it back in. As for announcements, I don't have any. I already made my announcements last time that on February 18th is the drop of the new Poppy Playtime Chapter 5.
Playtime.
That's on a Wednesday, and I probably won't be able to stream it till the following Monday. Other than that, there's going to be no real changes. I have no announcements on my end. Anyone else have announcements for their own channels or personal things?
No.
Oh my god, I'm glad I saw it. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that before I...
Rachel!
I get rid of it. I didn't do it. I don't have that color.
Anymore?
Why would Rach do that? What the heck?
I don't know why. We've been on the screen for a while. I only noticed it when I looked at my actual monitor.
Oh wait,
There was a thing there. We don't want to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. For YouTube, you get to rewind and look at it, so have fun with that.
no, I want to see. No, what was it?
It was a pinar.
How dare you?
Mid-explosion.
It was a pinar making obscene liquids on Delphi.
Delphi has never
That is
seen one that
crazy.
big.
Bruh.
Delphi's not seen one at all, to be honest.
Now she has.
Timothy has.
Good for
Alrighty.
Timothy. Delphi has not. Delphi's
yes,
an
she
innocent
has.
little angel.
Not anymore.
Anyway.
She needs to go take a shower.
Jesus, man.
I
Don't
do
know
not
if
like this
I don't know if this has been out long enough for me to cut it out or not.
damaging
very
reputation of
concerning.
Delphi.
Sorry,
Damaging
chat.
reputation.
We're wild.
Hey, like
Why
I
are we
always open my
apologizing to
intro,
chat?
it's fun, chaos,
Because we're wild.
and mayhem. So, welcome to the chaos time and tangent time. It hits both at the same time. Well, as long as everyone gets that out of the way and we're all caught up, let's go ahead and get into today's episode of A Platinum Star City. And we're back. Last we left off, as our group found out that the city was enveloped, surrounded, taken over by these doppelgangers, each with their own memory gem or medallion. One incident led to another. The group gathered in the front center of the castle, only to see that the defensive barrier around the forest had been punctured through, not destroying it, but just notifying that there was a creature coming in from the southern area. Not long after, sprouting from the Westwood area in this forest kingdom, a massive hydra sprung its heads from the ground, only to be embraced in a false combat by a primordial being. As you see Pandoro emerge from the ground with his many elemental forms surrounding him, embracing the hydra, twirling it around like a long-lost friend and pet. The reunited mistake of what we thought was once going to be combat, now simply a gathering that probably has not taken place in the city in a long time. As the people get excited that the old ones are reuniting, you all had more pressing matters. First and foremost, expressing your concerns of the doppelgangers in the city with the old ones themselves. And as an emergency meeting was called upon, the old ones currently present were all except for Queen Oleander, who is yet to make their way from the Fey Realm, as the actual meeting date was one more day away. Your concern about the change changelings, aka doppelgangers, was president. Gathering everyone up, conversation was had, and you guys gave the information to the Old Ones, as even Scornius, in his humanoid Aarakocra form, the burning ember-like wing tips with the bluish feathered body, as he sits down and hears your guys' concerns. The rest of them, including Thornbush, was surprised to hear that most of the citizens had been replaced, as you claim, which led to the other complications of Rodiscence and what she has done, what she is planning, and other concerns that's led to a stalemate point of what was Rodiscence's plan. This ended up going back to helping someone jog a memory by Faith Stitch stands that Una has drawn a card from a very powerful, wondrous item. She announced to everyone that is the Deck of Many Things, taking all of the Old Ones and, almost for the first time, the Empress by surprise. Upon letting them know that you had a magic item that you'd be able to ask a question and get a divine, full answer. The question was important. And after a decent debate between dealmakers and yourself, the question ended with, what is Rodiscence's plan and the plan of her conspirators? As the card turned into crystal ball on the desk in front, Una stood and walked in front of it, focusing in before her vision went dark, voidish. And as she got information that Rodiscence was once just a simple beast folk who did not join her clan's endeavors on joining the draconic chromatic tyrants, on taking over the Fey realm, but instead wished to help, was brought on as one of the Old Ones at the end of the Chromatic War to help rebuild the world that was damaged and scarred by the cataclysmic-like warfare. Given the sector of what apparently was the old gemstone land, now turned into a boggy swamp due to histories yet unknown, a doubt arose in her mind, led by a desire to get stronger, to change, which then was influenced by an outside source, Tiamat, with the strong desire to return back to this mortal plane. Whispered into the ear of Rodiscence, letting them know that as she was there struggling, her inspiration was not only neglecting their duties, but went back to have a normal life. As she went to the fairy kingdom to find this herself, finding that Queen Oleander had found love and started a family, the jealousy and envy grew within Rodiscence, and the plan was beginning. As the other Old Ones were busy healing their sections of the world, unable to give Rodiscence any true signs of support. In her eyes, at least. She then began to plot with the one individual that gave her all of its attention. As she started experimenting on her people, gaining powers and extending her life through mutations and curses, now led up to the point where the plan to take power of the Old One through her children, to use a conduit of an ancient being that has remained under the castle to try and bring back Tiamat themselves. And this section of the plan was interrupted by your group of heroes, and the story now told through the days that you all know of led to the demise of her flesh mortal body in the mortal realm. And what was once thought the end of a story now gets brought up anew as Una discovers that Rodiscence has simply returned to her physical body in the Fey realm. In this mutated, monstrous form, the old visage that was once her beast-like form barely protruding through this grotesque mixture of races and curses, a mutation vile but still holding on to this rage and lust for power that Tiamat has promised them. And so a new plan, now put into effect, of some massive river of bones and these entities and spirits drifting around. It is here where Una continues the vision of what is now the current plan of Rodiscence and her conspirators. As Tiamat whispers once again,
"The power of the old ones. Once you have that, all we need is the gemmed dragon. It is then, at the fall of both of them, that I can rip through the dimensional gate and return."
you see as the smile, the cacophonied laughter, before as it speaks up. Yes, yes! Things we have planned. It'll work. Once Queen Oleander leaves, heads to the mortal realm, I can send the invasion, the armies, and the fairy kingdom will fall.
Once the fairy kingdom falls, the old one will lose its power.
And all that is left will be that cowardless dragon. The one who betrayed for his precious city. Then we shall rule our worlds as promised.
Thus as is promised, the Fey realm will be yours, and the mortal realm will be mine.
You see, Una, as Rodiscence turns towards the river of bones, the spirits swimming upward. You see an glowing green altar, a spire of sorts that is glowing with unholy-like energy. And as the spirits seem to be drawn in, given a twist in their nature to make them from specters to wraith-like entities, giving them hate, changing them into these unrecognizable spirits. You see as Rodiscence turns, and it almost feels like she's looking at you, but you know she's looking beyond you. As you turn in that direction, cannot see what she sees in this vision. In less than a few hours, she will be gone. is at that fierce moment that the vision of them ends. And a new vision appears. As you're in a casino-like area. Unfamiliar to you. Red carpet floors, the sounds of laughter and coins clattering. And the vision goes fuzzy. And you can't understand why you're shown this. The vision shifts again. And you're in this courtroom. You see the symbols, you see yourselves, you see the old ones. And the vision grows fuzzy again, not knowing what. There was no words being spoken. There was no plan being made, but this is part of the plan. The vision fades. And the new vision. You're in a elongated castle. Marble blacked floors with a red carpet that goes down the middle. 5 royal chairs. As you see one individual, a platinum dragonborn, sitting in its scepter in hand, looking tired, as though they had not gained sleep. As you see Theo sitting on that throne, as he looks forward, almost as if he is looking through your visage.
You're back. What news do you have?
You almost think as he is talking to you, before another voice speaks past. The memory fuzzes up again. It's almost like you don't have a true plan. But there are pieces in places that know not what they're supposed to do. And it's at that point that you feel something tap your head. And as for the rest of you, you see as when Una looked into the crystal ball, her eyes begin to flutter, like if she was tired. And as her head nods down, her head taps onto the crystal ball, waking Una up from whatever trance she was in. Only 5-10 seconds may have passed before the crystal ball then shatters, not explosively, but like fallen broken glass, as it then just fades into arcane mist, and Una, you are snapped back to your current body. Growing tired, are we, dear?
Holy shit.
Nope.
And Una will explain the whole story.
Given the whole explanation, the room is left in disbelief and their own individual ways of contemplation. You see as the wings of the Azeraphil are slowly fluttering, not like a flying, but like a wave-like motion. You see as Pandoro's inner heat begins to grow in not fury rage, but it's that sense of the anger of being betrayed. You see Riptide almost knowing from the first initiation that Rodissance was a traitor, but now shocked and appalled that she wasn't just a traitor. She was working with an entity that was destruction incarnate. You see Scornius sitting there contemplating almost calmly, and at the very end, the old Thornbush has his hands on his head, and without needing a high insight, you can see he has forms and senses of regrets upon his face. I could have stopped this if I had just reached out to her. Let her know she was not alone. You watch as
Hammett would have found a way to manipulate her anyways. Don't beat yourself up over this.
this is true. You see as Scornius speaks up. Rodissance made her own choices based on her lack of understanding what true potential she had. She desired more power beyond what is necessary. She could have been a great leader, but instead listened to the whispers of a dark god. This will clarify at tomorrow's meeting. Rodissance is the traitor. Platinum Star City is innocent. But now a threat unfolds. Rodissance is still alive. And even though it is only a few hours for her, for us we have a day before Queen Oleander returns from the Fey Realm for the meeting. That is true. The question then falls. Do we keep her from joining the meeting? Or do we send them to stop her today? You hear the grumbling earth and fire flicker, the snapping of trees and wood as Pandora speaks in his primordial form. Pandora mentions that it is not going to be an easy task. The time lapse between the Fae and now is so great that even if we send them, they would only have a few short minutes to try and prevent Queen Oleander's return. So they would just miss them. You hear Riptide speak up. And what is the plan? Do we simply have Queen Oleander turn here only to turn her back? Have no meeting whatsoever?
Why don't we just have the meeting in the Fey Realm?
You watch as the crowd of the old ones, Riptide more heartfeltly defeated, as you see Scornius speaks up. No, actually it would be Thornbush. The gates of the Fey Realm were closed long ago. We do not have the means to transverse there without the Oleander's power of permission.
Hey, Delphi, you got a problem with them going there?
No.
Sounds like permission to me.
You have a means to open up a portal to let us powerful beings cross over. Because that is the power of the Old One. Be able to open and close doors between dimensional gates. That is what the seal between the Fey realm and mortal realm had become. Which is why I taken up the position here.
Una's gonna look at the Empress. Like, kind of like a, do you have that ability?
You see, the Empress has been contemplating everything. She has been in deep thought this whole time. After your explanation, taking in every word, and then she has been... What others could be considered scheming, for her it is almost preparing. I've never tried it before, dear. That type of power to be able to open up a dimensional gate has not been easy. Even the Platinum Dragon family had to align themselves with the Fey Kingdom to open up their gates. That's how Princess Delphi was able to make it over to Platinum Star City. It is powerful magic, and although I never tried it before, I wouldn't mind testing that now. The emergency is here, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, there are many things we have to worry about. As much as there is an invasion heading over for the Fairy Kingdom, I think that also might be the potential back plan. As there is, according to you all, an invasion happening here as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
So the question that we need to ask is, if Rhodyscence is leading the invasion over there, commanding these unholy dead things, who's gonna sound the alarms here?
I'll do it.
Oh. Bravery given to you, don't get me wrong. I meant for the enemy. Who's leading the enemy here? Who's giving them the go-ahead to go through with the plan? Is it simply a sign and beacon that the Fairy Queen has arrived? Or is there actually a general waiting amongst the midst?
I don't know.
As she says that, Sandra's gonna look around the room and kind of try to gauge the expressions of all the old ones and the two other ones that are in the room.
Make an insight check.
Sit at the 25.
25?
25.
Dang. Yeah. Looking around the room, Pandoro is taking in this information. He seems to understand common, but unable to speak it. Reasons you don't really know why. But as he's taking this information, you see like a powerful being, but you can tell there's not much brightness to it as he seems to be pondering everything that is going on, not able to give any real true in-depth thoughts. You see as Thyzeraphil is actually pondering as her wings are doing the wavy flutter above her head, as they are completely at a no facial expression thought process, but you're able to tell that she is, or they are going deep into thought about what plan, what action needs to be taken. Riptide is in a small panic as she is trying her best to figure out what is the best way to prevent anything to happen to the Fey Kingdom. There's a worry upon her face. You see Scornius has this almost warrior-like scowl on his face and thought, almost like if he is ready to either battle here or, if possible, the Fey realm to go against any and oppositional forces. And you see that Thornbush is in confusion and regrets from the prior news into the news now that he is not really absorbing what was truly just mentioned by the Empress of a plan of who could be a general here. And everyone go and hydrate, because Nate redeemed hydrate. Meow.
I just
And
did.
the last two.
Root beer, it's not very hydrating.
I have Coca-Cola, and I count that as hydrating, so go for it.
I have water because I'm healthy.
Yep, I'm not.
I have a blue
I'm on
cherry
vacation.
Mio thing.
I'm on vacation. There are no calories on vacation.
That's true.
That is very true.
They don't count.
Especially at
Everyone
Disney. It's part of the magic.
Everyone
Oh,
does know
yeah.
that happiest place on earth.
I think my biggest friend in Disney was the mac and cheese chicken stuffed cone bullshit, whatever the hell have you thing.
I'm sorry, what?
How to Train Your Dragon Land. Oh my god.
I never had that. I want to have that. That sounds great.
That isn't in Disney. That's Universal.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That
was
sounds
Universal.
amazing. Probably
Whatever I
expensive as
had-
well, because it's Disney.
In Disney, my favorite thing was it was like a boba slushy thing in Pandora. Oh, forget about it. It was so good. It was like some sort of
Forget
passion fruit
about
having
it.
bubbles.
Sounds like
Oh
a
my
$10
God.
drink and a $20 mac and cheese.
It was a $10 drink and a $15 mac and cheese. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
My favorite thing is there's a restaurant that sells a chocolate mousse that is shaped like a moose.
Dang.
Where's that?
It's at Le Cellier,
And where is that?
Canada's restaurant in Epcot.
I did not make it to Canada. I did eat in Italy though. I saw the fireworks in Paris. That was cute.
Nice.
The Canada restaurant is very expensive.
Oh. Well, considering that Mike lost his magic band somewhere in Italy, and we didn't
Bummers.
find out until we were like halfway
Oh.
back.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was fun. We also got stuck on Ratatouille in the background.
It's not a bad ride to get stuck on.
Yeah, well, it was fun until Mike decided to take behind the scenes pictures and almost got us kicked out.
Dang. Disney is against that. I have seen many TikToks.
Yeah, they do not like you doing that.
Yeah, no, we deleted those.
Nope.
Yeah, you should. As you should.
It was really cool though.
As you should, Spy says. Bring it back in. For the last two, are you meaning the cleric and the paladin?
That's right.
Looking over at the cleric has been standing here. What her facial expression? She has a cloak over her hood and has a veil, so it's not completely blocking. You can still see the silhouette of her face. And with a 25, I would say you're able to see that there is not a conversation, but almost that habitual self-talking, like your thoughts are so loud that you have to verbally say plans of what you need to do to be able to get those thoughts in order. And as you look toward the back, the paladin, like the full armor, face completely abscond, but his stature and standpoint seems to have not changed. He has been on guard this whole time, and he has the demeanor that he is ready to defend the old ones against any threats. He has been stoic and ready. But the cleric mutters to herself, and you can only catch glimpses of words of, if she does arrive, we must protect her. But she will ask for the protection of the people. But it is our duty to keep her safe. And it's that she's having like a self-conversation with herself almost.
Yep. I don't know what we do, gang. I'm out of ideas.
The question falls under three options, as I see it. The main one being, us old ones. Instead of fighting our way to open the barrier gates between the Fey realm and the mortals, we must do our job here. Keeping the citizens safe, finding them wherever they are, or wherever these doppelgangers have taken them. Once we have released them and kept them safe,
Our duty is to continue to protect the mortal realm. That is what the Old One has left us to do. That will continue to be our duty. As for you all, you have 3 decisions. Stay with us, save the people, and defend this place. Second is when Queen Oleander arrives. Once we have informed her of the threats, head back with her to defend her kingdom. And then option 3. Take this news and send a surprise attack straight to Rhodyscence. You are all able to travel through the Fey Realm with Princess Oleander's blessing. If you have a way to get there, you know of her location. This abandoned castle that seems to be the old fortitude for the old beastkin of the Fey Realm. The Lycanthrope clan. You all have its location. You can go there and see if you can ambush Rhodyscence before she knows that we know of her plans. And while she is busy sending her forces to the Fairy Kingdom, she will be left alone. It is at that moment that your group can strike at her.
You see, as upon declaring this plan, Riptide has a look of concern, but the sound logic behind it keeps her in a silence. Thornbush taking this all in, but still in that not zoned out, but reclused space. And it is until Thyzeraphil speaks up. That plan holds danger, Scornius. We do not know if they are ready to take on Riptide in her new form.
Rhodyscence.
Rhodyscence. Not Riptide.
I'm gonna do that all the time. I apologize in advance. I'm glad you all know.
It's what you get for all the same names that starts with the same letter.
That's on me.
Sanjiro stands up. We don't need to make a decision immediately. We have 3 days. Nothing stopping us from interrogating one of the doppelgangers.
So, above table. 3 days in the mortal realm is 1 day in the Fey realm.
Right.
From the information that
I mean,
Una
we
got,
out here have 1 day. Well, 3
yes,
days.
you in this mortal realm have 1 day. In the Fey realm, you have in like less than an hour.
Yeah.
So we won't have time to.
The moment you arrive, you're either gonna have to beeline it.
We can get information. That's all I'm saying. We can get information right now. I can go grab a doppelganger.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm gonna look around. What does the team think about this really good idea that I have?
You want to snatch one of these imposters and then bring them here for interrogation.
Yeah. They don't realize that we know.
And I have the resources to interrogate. It is one of my specialties. You hear the Empress speak up. You see Thornbush look up from this. We could try and do this, but there are 2 things we have to take in order. First, you must be discreet. If all the doppelgangers are in on Rhodyscence's plan, the moment you snatch one of them up for any reason could cause alarm for the rest. Second, most importantly, these doppelgangers have prisoners. They're captives inside the crystals, that is, they are being held in. If you do this, you must be discreet, but also find a way to protect. The Empress looks to your group. Well, gang, do y'all believe y'all can be discreet and protective at the same time?
No.
That's a really good question.
I believe we can handle the protective part. I think we have a friend who's very good at being discreet.
Is that me?
No, honey.
It's the wolf.
Oh, I mean, I can be discreet. I'm just saying.
As the Empress looks to you, he is good at extracting individuals, but at the same time, we then fall back into the main one of sending him to snatch one up would be the easy part. Once they spit him back out, we have to disarm him of his necklace before he does any prudent damage.
That's simple. It's easy, yeah.
I could take his necklace.
Does anyone have a hold person spell? Something like that?
It's in my wheelhouse.
I have Mage Hand. I could easily take it.
Question.
Yep.
This is more towards the Empress.
Oh.
So, I mean, I may have, you know that thing that I've asked, your friend to do recently?
We have found the said individual you've mentioned, yes.
Yeah, but I may not have noticed if he was wearing a necklace. Is it possible to kill two birds with one stone? He was acting weird.
You see a smile grow on her face. Ooh.
I mean, if we're going to, relieve somebody of a doppelganger and free them, then shouldn't we make it worth it?
I like that plan. It's reckless, but I still like it.
He already knows who they are. And he's been following them. He knows where to find them, right?
Oh, he can definitely track him down again.
He's not going to hurt him, right?
Do you want him to hurt him?
No, my parents' lives are on the line. I'm just saying. If he's
oh
wearing
dear,
a necklace,
that deal was for you.
I don't want. No. He doesn't even know. Poor guy.
You see the Empress looks to you curiously. What do you mean he doesn't know?
He was acting weird. He had just no memory.
Oh.
Long story. We're on borrowed time right now. Can we just make him the target for this endeavor?
Oh, absolutely.
If he's wearing a necklace, can we make him the subject of interrogation?
I'm 100% down with this plan now. Murderer with amnesia. This sounds delightful, really.
I don't know who you're talking about, but this isn't someone who people are going to notice is missing, right?
Maybe his crew that he hangs around with, but there's only so much complaints they can do against the shadows.
From what I understand, he himself lives in the shadows and tends to live a low-profile life. I don't think anybody's going to notice.
All right, I'm in.
He has the crew he hangs out with. And scouts have already mentioned that there are 4 of them. A spellcaster, a heavy hitter, a ranger. And there's one that's is more of the assassin type, but he doesn't come out to play much.
Well, I mean, we're only borrowing him. He can go back to his friends after.
True.
Right?
If that's what you wish, dear.
He's only here for interrogation, not for murder.
For now. But you do have to remember, dear, that if we do find him with a necklace and we release him, you'll be facing the real one.
That's fine. Can we speed this up, though? I know that we're already on borrowed time trying to figure out what's going on here.
With the old one's permission, I will take my leave. I'm gonna go and pick up. I'll first investigate. Sees the Empress stands and heads out to the side door and moves with a good pep in her step at the same time. Una, you're able to see the shadow from her standing from the couch leave yours and attach to hers.
Do I see him?
What's your passive perception?
I'll get true sight, man.
Interesting.
Would that not let me see him?
How read true sight? How does it work?
Asking.
How does true sight work?
See normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures, automatically detect visual illusions, succeed on saving throws, perceive the original form of a shape changer or creature that is transformed by magic.
You
also can see into the ethereal plane.
Oh, there it is. You do see. And for you, the vision is warped and disoriented as you see almost a flattened form of a massive woven creature seemingly on all fours, but it's that weird, like, 2D flat image crawl its way from Una's shadow into the Empress's.
Ew.
As it seems that he is not actually traversing between the upper worlds, but a thin dimensional line between.
Have you never seen him, Sanjuro?
I don't think so.
To everyone else, it just seems like
I
a shadow moving from one section to another. But with that being able to see through the ethereal plane, you're able to see that image of just him moving in a space not visible by the regular human eye.
I'll make a mental note of that.
As the Empress leaves, I will be making some dice rolls. However, do you guys have any discussions for the old ones while you wait for the Empress's return?
No, but Timothy will pull out his sending stone again.
I'll pull up mine too.
So yeah, that's a good sound. That's a good sound I want to hear my DM.
Even
Yeah, I
better
will pull out
sound.
my sending stone to my significant other as well.
Do you have one, Zenjiro?
No.
No.
I just felt left out.
Una, you take out your sending stone. I would need you to roll a
Find a
percentile.
significant other.
Timothy, I need you to do the same.
Is that the 50?
That is
10?
the D10 and then the double digits D10. This is your 10th place. This is your 1 place.
I got a 39.
Oh, nice.
I got like 24, I think that's what that is.
Cool.
Stuck relying on D&D Beyond because I forgot to bring my dice with me to my new room.
I'm sorry.
Sucks.
Yeah.
It's okay when I also forgot my dice.
As you guys send out your sending, Timothy, you said it first, so what is the message you send to Theo?
Hey Theo, we may possibly be going back to the Feywild. Things are happening. Be careful. Love you.
As you say this, Una, what do you send to,
Turns out the rat bitch
Alien.
isn't dead.
Jeez, that took so long to find.
I tell Alien, it turns out the rat bitch isn't dead. She's plotting against the Fey realm, so we're gonna go there and try and stop it. You should let the king know that Tiamat is apparently active and trying to come back.
Okay. Timothy,
Mm-hmm.
Your first response comes in as such. Static, but still somewhat clear. You can hear the reply.
I guess be safe then. Just stay out of trouble. I pray for your safe return.
You hear a tired, exhausted individual come through on the other side through the static.
I don't want to go to the Fey world. I want to go back to Theo.
Sorry, release the thing. We to release the thing. You have it.
For Una, your reply is a little bit more sporadic, but the static is still there, and the shock of, oh, Tiamat's alive. Okay, that's bad. Or Rodiscence is alive. Even, that's bad. I will let him know. Things have been happening over here. We've had a surprise guest that's been looking for a few of you, but I guess you left.
A surprise guest?
I believe he is Timothy's father. The staff of memory.
I want to
go. What did Timothy say?
I want to go back. I don't want to be here anymore.
We have to release the beast, the displacer beast, Timothy. No, don't. Well, you have the necklace. We have to go to the Feywild.
Well, mayhaps Timothy's father could meet us in the Feywild.
Yes,
I feel like just now, Rach and Pi were both standing there looking at each other like that cat meme where it's paws reaching out and it's yelling, like,
I was gonna say earlier, I kept leaning forward trying to catch Timothy's eye while he's like on the sending stone, like for confirmation, like, was that okay that I asked for that guy to get released? Like, was that cool? And then he's over there having second thoughts. So I'm like over here making faces at him, like, bitch, don't you do it.
He's
don't
having
you do
a
it.
panic attack. He's like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore.
So everything I'm saying, this is like the faces that she's making at him, like, don't you do it. Don't you do it, Timothy. We have that necklace.
Yeah, but we have people at home that can send us to the Fey world either way.
True.
I said we would do it.
I will remind you that a journey from here to Platinum Star City, if you try and just head by foot, is going to be a week's journey.
Just ask our giant floating eyeball
To teleport you, they are able to send you to the edge of the fog. They cannot go beyond it.
I'll make my way.
If only there was some way for us to get through that. Oh, wow.
You calm down.
Timothy, he'll find a way.
I don't know why I try to help people. Promises to beasts, trying to release a possible not criminal guy. I don't know. Trying to save everything. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're a good person.
Leah just leans back and clasps her hands together and just puts them in her lap. She's given up.
So what does Elian have to say about that?
Wait, you actually held like the sending stone up during this conversation, like a phone on speaker.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Hello, are you still there?
You hear the static still coming through. I mean, it doesn't seem he was called here to help with the staff, not really specifying on who needed it, whose memories needed to be helped out with it.
Why did we need that again?
You guys.
Leah puts her hand in the air. I think I might know one person.
Oh my god, it's Trash Man's memories.
Who's Trash Man?
Simon.
Who?
Who's Trash Man?
Simon.
Who's Simon?
Who the hell's Simon?
You guys remember Simon?
Voldemort! 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 Rage Voldemort!
Right.
Voldemort!
No wonder why
you have a prisoner who has memories of someone he made a deal with with information.
Rach, you're
that
Voldemort.
Ezra?
You're Voldemort.
No, Rachel!
You're
Our
IRL
own
Voldemort.
Voldemort!
IRL.
Oh, I figured it out.
Oh my god!
He's still in the dungeon.
Simon.
Right.
I was like,
Damn it.
no wonder why we forgot about him, because we blocked that man out.
Wait, where is he?
He's in the platinum, the enforcer dungeon.
Still.
He's still in the dungeon?
He's still, yes, he committed a crime.
Can we leave him in there?
I mean, that's what's gonna happen, but remember, his memories were blocked due to the deal he made with some individual, and so you guys needed someone to be able to grab those memories out of him. You called Timothy's dad. That took a few messages for him to then put together, and then you guys went on this emergency meeting, and you left. And so when he arrived, he's like, "I'm here with the staff. I'm supposed to do something."
If I end up in Platinum Star City, anywhere relatively close to those cages, I'm gonna end up behind one myself.
Hey, he's already a criminal. You can, kill him if you feel like it.
Anything goes, I guess, against the people locked up there.
Like, y'all can do whatever you want with the man, but you might want to keep me away. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So.
Unless he's got some really cool weapons. I'll take those.
Wow.
I already took all his stuff, to be honest.
I'll take his shoes.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little worn down.
I'm going to be
Cut
so
his
honest. I
pinkies
think
off
we
and
might have
take 'em.
taken his shoes too.
Yeah, you stripped him of
We
everything.
took everything.
Yeah, we did.
But now I remembered why I was like, who is that? Because we mentally blocked him out.
Actually, never mind. I don't want his shoes. I want nothing from him. Simon can rot.
He has been.
How long is this
Let's
going to
make him
take the
rot
Empress to
even
do this?
more.
Can I feed him to Ezra?
The Empress is going to take a total of 30 minutes.
I don't know. He doesn't
Sorry.
remember.
That's not that
Express-
bad.
I'm gonna express to Elian that is who we requested that Timothy's dad help
Got it.
get the memories of. And then once he's done, could he please meet us at the Fey Realm? Because that's where our distance is, and that's where we're gonna be.
You hear through the static come through. Copy. Pulling memories out of a prisoner and then sending him immediately back with no arrest to meet up with you all at the Fairy Kingdom for an evil hag.
How is he fucking fighting every day he's there? He should be fine.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, he doesn't sleep, that man.
What man?
Theo.
Oh, I thought you meant Simon. I was like, well, how
No.
would you know?
Which is...
Wait.
Timothy goes there and gives him his lashings every week.
Dang. Welcome, punk. I'm here for your weekly beating.
It's part of Timothy's duties.
As wife of the
Anyway. Elian comes through with the sending stone. Nope, yeah, okay, so we'll send Mr. Thornberry to extract the memories and information from him. We'll then send him back on his merry way to meet you all in the Fey Kingdom to warn him about an evil god that is trying to return. And the threat that is also trying to get them. That shouldn't take more than a day. Should be fine.
Maybe. I'm gonna look at the room. Should we have him come to us, or should we have him go and warn the Oleander Kingdom?
The Oleander Kingdom. They're more easily able to get to the Fey Realm than we are.
Yeah. We should warn them about this.
Also, am I crazy, or I thought somebody had a sending stone to the Fairy Kingdom. Am I crazy?
Well, that's one of the conversations we're having here. Timothy has a sending stone
Right.
to Theo. I don't know if anyone has a sending stone to the fairy kingdom, because then that sending stone will get.
Dog! I have my dog!
You have a dog?
What?
She has,
Canonically,
she has
my
a messenger
dog!
dog who can send messages between to and fro.
When did you get a
You-
dog?
She's had
I
it
had
since session
him.
Like,
0.
episode 0.
She's just
We
never
just don't
called
use
upon him.
Was I
He's-
sick? Again?
No, he just
No.
This
does
was
complain.
before you
It was
fully
before you joined.
us.
It's just something that Delphi canonically has, and I
Never.
because it's like, well, I feel like if it
Just
could be abused, and it was something I was given for free, so I just don't use
It's a
it.
mess. It's a Fey messenger dog. He's kind of was written to be slightly abused.
Yeah, but he was meant so I could, because he was my way to contact home while I was at school.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, well I'll just call him. I forget his name.
You forget
That's
your
wow.
dog's name.
Wow.
Hold on,
That's
it's
canon.
been a while. No, he
I
has a name.
As this is going on, Una is like whispering into the sending stone. I swear to God, we're usually more put together than this. It was
No,
been
we're
a
not, don't
morning.
lie.
I mean, this sounds pretty accurate to what's been going on.
Yeah, don't lie.
It's been a
We're
weird
never-
morning.
What
There's a
if I want to
picture
send
of
another
him.
sending message to Theo?
Be
Be like, oh, I pulled a dumb blonde. There's some more things we gotta tell you.
A B I R.
beer.
A beer. Yeah. There you go.
Ever.
Yeah. Well, I
bird.
just found his picture. You should just stream his picture. He's so cute.
I
Little
think we
refresher.
did though.
Give him a
I
token.
know.
Are you gonna
A
send
little
it?
refresher. Yeah, I can send it. I like that I named the file, like the PNG file, dog.
Dog. You didn't even give him his name.
It's not even
dog.
a normal dog, though.
Oh wait, that's not the right thing.
You sent a blueprint, ladies and gentlemen. The blueprint.
The blueprint of dog.
No, that was to what I'm making in The Sims. Which
We are
I
not
should
bringing
discuss.
that up.
Don't
We
show
are
that.
not. I need silence from the group for that one.
I don't know, man. We talked about sussier things.
Nope.
Nope, not that
No,
sauce.
we
beer.
have definitely
We've
discussed
definitely-
sussier things.
We
Oh,
definitely
dear.
had.
That's my Fey dog.
Yep.
I love him.
His name is a beer, and he's
Careful,
cute.
if you use it too much, Josh will kill it.
No.
Oh my heavens. I'm trying to show it without it going up. There we go. It has a little messenger and coin pouch. You put messages in it. He takes things there. He's adorable. So,
More drink. Is
You
drink
call
is
on the
sold.
beer?
Yes.
Alright.
I look around. I was like, we should write down what we need, doesn't he? And she's like rummaging for paper and pencil because she has it in her book. I have. That's also something I just have. Not even just RP. Like it's actually in my backpack.
As you call on
You got paper.
a beer, there is a quick moment of silence that leaves you unnerved.
You already killed your dog.
Y'all need to
I
stop
told you.
planting ideas in her head
Oh my gosh, Josh, man.
until you hear the sounds of noise coming on from outside. Oh, look out! How did an animal get in here? Until you hear the sounds of claw marks on stone get closer and closer before boom against the back door as the paladin turns towards the door. Were we expecting someone?
That would be a beer.
You see the paladin looks towards the old ones, and you see Scornius. He's just waiting for the return. You see he's like tapping his clawed talon against the table. Thornbush is recollecting himself. No change in facial expressions from Thizeraphil. Pandora is like curiously looking over to see what's going on. And Riptide has the biggest grin on her face to wait to see what is coming through the door. And sure enough, As the doors enter, I believe I still have the token from ages ago.
You better.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry, I do not. I don't know if I made him a token.
I mean, I just gave you the photo.
Yeah, I probably didn't make a token there on accident. But sure enough, you see, as the doors open, as the paladin opens it, rushing through the door, mailbag on the side, pouches there, with the slobbering joy of a friendly pet reuniting with someone it hasn't seen in a long time. Rush through, winged fly, like does a run but jumps and flies over the gates and just nearly tackles Delphi over in excitement.
She starts hugging him and petting him. It's like, I need you to take a message to my mom.
Well, isn't that an interesting creature? You see entering back in, the Empress casually walking in.
Then it says into the sending stone. Oh, and in case you didn't know, I have a deck of many things.
You have what?
I forgot that you didn't know.
Okay. Delphi's gonna ask everyone.
There's just silence on the other end. Probably her waving her hands like, how would I know you got that after you left?
How would I know? You don't tell me anything anymore.
You know what? I just remembered I got it after I left, actually. I got it on the boat. I talked to a weird book that died. And it left me a deck of cards.
Delphi's boyfriend.
Anyway,
She didn't even get to date him, actually. So
I'm leaving this all to
Delphi
y'all.
could
There
even
was
give a chance.
like, if
That
y'all
was
think
messed
there
up.
was indication, I knew there was like never mind. I'm leaving you alone. The dog
can't
is
leave us
excitingly
well, I
sitting-
didn't say anything about my plans because I didn't expect him to get yanked from me like that.
Nope, I
Wait,
didn't
was Delphi planning on
expect you
reading
all
the book?
to fall in love with the book.
It was.
It's not
it
our
was-
fault that you made the book lovable, okay?
Was he? You guys seem pretty annoyed by him.
I hate
Delphi-
the
I
book.
was just
Not
saying.
Delphi or Timothy. Timothy was down for this book.
It was just me and Una that had issues with the book.
It was
Timothy
like
was down for the book because Timothy was very convinced that he was going to get to see a porno between him and Theo.
Oh my god.
What? I made that, by the way. It's fully finished.
I'm gonna
I'm
leave
sure
that
I'm
alone. Anyway. You see the
Was it
dog
The Sims?
happily bark towards you and excitingly.
The Sims, Enzoy, both.
So Delphi is going to give. She's gonna jot down everything that like people were saying, and ask, like look around and make sure she gets everything down, and gets inputs from everyone, and then she's gonna tie up the
No.
paper and put it in his pouch and just ask him to please take it to my mom. And only my mom.
You see him do the bark in response that he understands, and as you do this, the rest of you that are not facing Delphi and the dog can all see, as with the little impulse of a natural one, Riptide slowly trying to crawl over her desk to get a closer look before Thyzeraphil grabbing her by the shoulder and slowly sitting her back down. As you finish...
Can he
Yeah.
can he go through the plane in this room, or does he have to go into the hallway to do it?
Do you actually ask that question, or...
No, I'm asking you.
He seemed, even though before, every time you called upon him, a portal opened up and he had spawned next to you, this sounded like he had to run from a further section, as the glyphs in this room are still ignited.
Okay. Well, then I guess he won't do it in this room then.
But you write the letter down, and as you hand it off, the Empress, mid you writing the letter, the Empress looks to you all. Oh, back, by the way, and I collected our lovely little masked friend.
I give the dog some lasagna.
Which one?
Garlic's bad for dogs.
He's a magical dog. He can have it.
Which
Good
one?
messenger dog.
Wait, so he was wearing
A beer.
Yeah.
That's great. There's a moment when you pull out the lasagna from your magic satchel that you feel a slight tug at the bottom of your boot.
I guess Xanagar some as well too.
And he will, as you like drop the lasagna into the shadow not only like envelops it where you don't hear a drop or a splash, and as that happens, instead jettisoned out from the shadow, you see the masked individual hits the back tied up, and you see as his mask has been shifted upward where his eyes or the bottom of the face is now blocking his vision, so he's blinded, and there is a gag over his mouth so he cannot speak, and he is tied up.
You know, you and me could make a killing in a circus.
It'd be great, but I'll stick to my current day job, dear.
Wait, so he was wearing one?
A mask?
No, a necklace.
Oh. Well, I didn't check, dear. I just went to go retrieve.
No, I said, oh my god, and
Oh.
Leah like smacks her forehead. No, only
Is
take
he
it
normal?
if he has one. I didn't notice.
Oh, that part I missed entirely. I was just happy to be sent on a hunt. You see, she
And
goes.
Leah starts shaking her head.
The Empress leans down, pulls the heavy cloak aside, and sure enough,
Elian, I'm gonna let you go before you have to deal with hearing anything you shouldn't hear.
just trying. The static is still there, but you hear just if anything gets too off the rails, like the dragon god is going to be summoned. Just give me that heads up. It'd be lovely.
I will, and I will message you again as soon as I can, I guess. I don't know. Things are weird here.
That helps
We'll
with
talk more
information.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Love you. He, like as the clicking of a stone, it's like the clicking of the hang up after mid love you. You put the stone away as you see as the masked individual is just he can hear, so he's like turning his head when Leo was talking. And this is like the Empress pulls the turtleneck's cloak off aside, and you see there is a necklace there. Oh, would you look at that?
I say this. And please don't take it the wrong way. But a part of me feels like you just got really lucky.
No, I wouldn't just say lucky. Not only did I find him by himself taking a piss, it was easy to get him with his pants down, quite literally.
Yeah, I felt that too. Anyway, so, I mean, if he wasn't wearing one, I mean, he would have been very useless. Because he didn't tell me a whole lot.
What are we looking at here, man?
Well, this man didn't really know too much when I talked to him about things that he should have known. So I had a feeling something was up. But I didn't notice it then because I didn't know to look for it. Now we know why. So, he's here to interrogate.
Go get water. Go get water
What?
right now. Go get water.
Me?
Yes, Miss
I have water.
Raspy.
Sounded like me when I choked my own spit.
You're proving his point there.
I'm mucusy. I'm still getting over it.
Delphi, as you finish attaching the letter to his collar, he just looks at you, gives you one more lick, heads towards the door, sees the lasagna, gladly partakes of it, and then rushes out the door. And as the paladin reopens the door to let the puppers out, he From the point of view, quick glance, he took like 5 steps before a small arcane portal opens up, big enough for him as he just hops right through.
Is it like one of those like hoops that dogs jump through? Is it kind of like that? He does a little show dog jump.
Sure, but arcane and swirling energy.
Cute.
As that happens, the Empress looks back to the individual in front. Well, without further ado, I believe we have an interrogation to hold. You see her crack her knuckles before she takes the mask completely off of him, tosses it onto the couch next to Valindra and Leah. You see the individual now adjusting his eyes to the light. Looks over to you, Leah, and then the eyes of almost a fear mixed in with a type of anger, not anger towards you, but it is that caution, that worry that mixes with his survival instincts as he struggles against the tightened ropes around him. And at this point, you see Scornius speak up.
Take it this is one of the doppelgangers.
Yes.
Hey, so for the third time, is he?
Is he what?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the necklace is there. Yes, and you look at him.
Is it?
When you look at him, there is the shifts where you see that colorless, that voidish but smooth-skinned doppelganger underneath that silhouette of arcane energy that keeps him transformed as a human.
How does this work? We just take the necklace off him?
I'm gonna roll insight now, just so I can tell, because he's sitting so close to me too. If he's lying at all. But I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna address Scornius. I have a dirty 20 on my insight. I knew to call this one because I immediately knew something was shifty about him.
Very well. Bring him to the stand. He will not be able to lie there so easily.
Empress, if you don't mind, I'll walk him.
Oh, I was just gonna carry him, but yeah, go for it, dear.
No, it's fine. He ain't gonna hurt me. If he wanted to, he would have done it yesterday.
So sad.
Is he tied up around the wrist, behind his back?
Behind his back, and his legs are also tied.
I'll walk up behind him and I'll grab his wrists, kind of in an intimidating squeeze, and kind of push him forward.
As you grab him and push him forward, you see him fall over. As I just said, his legs are also tied.
Well, not shove him forward, just kind of like a little push forward.
I'm gonna make a dex check as his legs are tied up. It will be a disadvantage. She didn't say that.
She did now.
Leah, do you untie his legs?
I didn't know his legs were tied.
Let's drag him.
I'll throw him over my shoulder. I want to talk to him on the way.
I need you to make a strength check. This will be in athletics.
I want to play with my food before they eat it.
Go for it.
Strength.
This will be an athletics check.
Oh, athletics. Okay. Oh, that's fine. 15 plus 8 is going to give me 23.
Yeah. To everyone's surprise, you take this individual that is slightly taller than you, and you just lug him over like a laundry sack, and you just chuck him over your shoulders.
I'm going to kind of look back to him. I appreciate your honesty. But you should have tried harder to convince me that you were actually you. Because I know him very well. You are not him. as I place him down at the podium.
As you set him down, you see he's like, and as you set him down, Delphi, do you head back to the chairs?
Yeah, Delphi will relinquish the floor. I think she said what she's needed to. Because now we're on to different matters, you know.
The Empress returns to her seat, sits down, and then crosses her legs in a very, like, almost boss individual manner as Leah sits down, the tied up individual on the podium, as he finally looks around at everything else, takes in the area, and then looks and sees the Council of the Old Ones, and that argumentative, like, nature through the gag turns to immediate silence and intimidation as he is just in fear now that he's in the presence of a well-known individual group here in the mortal plane. As he stands there, the runes light up, the red spire of energy begins to ignite as the cleric walks up. It is here within your best interests that you speak the truth and only the truth. Will you well be punished if any lies leave your mouth in front of the Council of the Old Ones. Any attempts to run, and you will be met with intense force, where there is questions we need answered. And you hear the shifting of the paladin as he stands directly in front of the double doors. She goes and only unbinds his legs and ungags the cloth around his mouth before stepping back. And you see him taking that breath in and clearing his throat. I don't know what the meaning of this is, but whatever that girl has told you, as he turns around looking to you, Leah, I know nothing of.
You are here today, doppelganger, because you and your kind has been seen all around our city, and you are adorning of a necklace that has our people captive. How do you plea?
You see the runes light up all around as the individual looks to you, looks back to Leah, confused and mixed. As he looks back,
he sees Leah's eyes fill with rage in that moment.
Looks back to the group of the Old Ones. What are you talking about? And it's at that comment that the light pillar that is standing underneath him does not change. You see the Old Ones look to each other as Thornbush then leans forward. What is your name? And how long have you been a citizen of the Forest Kingdom? Name is Hunter. And I've been with this kingdom since it was first founded years ago. The light does not change.
Ask him his real name.
You see Riptide lean forward.
What is your real name?
And that you see she's more aggressive and threatening, holding on to her trident at the side. I don't remember my real name. I don't remember anything from years ago. So I've given my name as Hunter. I've worked at the Adventurers Guild here in the Forest Kingdom for years. Made a new crew. And although my record isn't all sunshine and rainbows of hunting monsters, mercenaries make honest work dealing their jobs. I've not stepped outside the law, and I've not done anything outside of my contracts. The light does not change.
I'm gonna shuffle over to...
The Empress sets down her leg and now leans in, like reading him more closely. As you shift over, Shinjiro?
I'm gonna whisper to Durant. What do those necklaces do exactly? Do they have memories from before they were who they change into?
From what I understand, it takes memories slowly over time. But if it's been years, I feel like that would, have accumulated much more than enough to know his name at the very least. Well, if it does actually contain somebody, that is.
And what if we take the necklace from them now? Does that do anything to them?
I'm not sure. I didn't mess around with those. Seemed like a bad idea.
I'm gonna stand up. Yes, to the cleric. Take that necklace from him.
She looks to you as you hear this, looks to the group. You see as almost unanimously all the heads of the old ones nod. As she approaches, reaches inside, and you see there's a recoil of what is she doing, but no real fight, even with his hands bound. As she reaches inside, takes the necklace, and pulls it off of him. You see as the form withers before it shifts back into the doppelganger form. You see as the clothes still stay the same, but you see that flesh turn into a flat surface, the lacking of a nose structure, as this entity will disappear. Don't worry, I have him. Doppelganger, doppelganger, doppelganger. And this fleshed-like entity appears instead. Balded eyes of that voidish look.
Bald.
But the clothes are still adorned of that of the adventurer hunter. And you see there is a shift in tone as he looks down. The clothes still on him, but looks up and looks to your group. What's that necklace? What happened to my voice? What did you do?
We took the form that you stole.
Form I
Seems
stole?
like they know what they are.
That necklace you adorned has a trapped human inside. You have taken their memories and taken their life. Why have you done this?
What are you talking about? I am Hunter! There is no change in the light.
Leah stands up. His name may be Hunter, but he is not the man that you saw. The man that you saw has a different name, one that he doesn't know. The man that is inside that necklace that she holds. That is my childhood boyfriend. My childhood love. The man that presented himself that came through that door is not Hunter.
This woman claims that I was her ex.
Not you. The skin that you bore. The soul inside that necklace.
What are you talking about?
Can somebody just free them?
This guy looks...
We can free the person that's inside the charm.
The cleric looks to you all with the necklace in hand. Do any of you know how to release an entity from here?
I've done it a few times.
She walks over to you and holds the necklace up for you to use it.
Okay. I roll insight on this guy.
The doppelganger or the cleric?
The doppelganger. I'm pretty sure he believes it.
Make an insight check.
I just want to be certain. 21.
I think he's very confused.
Do you do as well, Durant?
Sure.
Make an insight.
Um, 13.
With a 13, you see and you are confused at the fact that this changeling, though his face has changed, the clothes still remain the same. Those did not shift with the rest of his skin, which confuses you. Last time you ran into a doppelganger that took over Theo's body, everything from the clothing to the person shifted back into a flesh-like entity. These entities, these doppelgangers, can give off their illusion that their clothing is just separate cloth, when in reality it is just their flesh changed to disguise. And that throws you off, but it's Sanjiro who looks at this individual, and with his hands bound, his clothes still adorned upon him, he has not seen any changes to his form. It is then the cleric hands the necklace to Timothy, unless you say something.
Permission to approach.
You see as the old ones look to you.
What is it you wish to do?
Scornia says.
Him. It doesn't seem like he's aware of his change.
What change? You see Scornius nod to this notion and allows you to approach. Timothy, as you were given the necklace, do you release right away or wait for Sanjiro to finish whatever he's doing?
Timothy will wait.
Alright. As you approach him, Sanjiro, he turns to you, hand still bound, just looks in your direction. And you see, though the eyes are void and there's no mouth to make a facial expression truly, no teeth, no nothing, it's just staring at you with that leather-like skin face, but voice and vocal cords still ring out as he looks to you. Just stares.
Look ahead. Find you.
He turns back towards the old ones.
And I take out a dagger and I cut the ropes.
As you...
Ropes.
Yeah, you cut the ropes that bind his hand, and as his hand's freed up, he looks to the old ones to make sure not to make any sudden movements. The old ones unfazed, as they do not fear this creature, the paladin standing firm near the door. As you step back, the creature looks towards you and begins to rub his hands before looking forward and then with his peripherals looks down towards his hand. Both of his hands. What? And rolls up the sleeves. What did you do? What happened to me? Looks back towards the Empress. What did you do to me? Darling, I haven't done nothing. You see him.
Power. She wanted to.
You see him, like, pull his shirt open, sees his flesh, and moves, checking all over until his hands finally reach his face, and where his mouth would be, he feels nothing but the skin. What? What has happened to me? What did you do? What did you do?
Form.
This is your real form, fey creature.
No. I'm not a fey. I'm human. I'm human. I gave my name Hunter. And you see him grabbing, like, the sides of his jacket and now begins to clench it towards his own body as you see he begins to slightly spiral. No. You did something. Hunter. You changed me. I'm human. I know. The cleric looks back to you, Timothy. Release the individual if you know how.
With thee will.
As you hold the necklace forward, it shines as you emit the magic through it, and the lights takes everyone's attention as they turn in that direction. And at first standing, masked individual with streaks of blood adorned on the mask stands before you all before he falls over and collapses to the ground. Not a word spoken. The cleric walks over to him, puts her fingers on his neck. He is alive. Seems he is exhausted. She goes and removes the mask. From where you're sitting, only Timothy and Delphi can get a good look.
I'm going to stand and move closer on Timothy and Delphi's side so I can see.
As you move over to get within view range, what you find what is Leah's reaction when you see the same young man that he was when you last lost them?
10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Leah kind of looks at him and then looks down and just starts shaking her head and then looks back at him, not sure that she's seeing this right, and then just kind of falls backward into the arm of the couch, and just kind of takes a seat.
Valerie immediately runs over and tries to support you there.
And then just kind of starts mumbling to herself. Things like, but he didn't look like that yesterday. Yesterday he was older, right? Like
He was,
he
yes.
like the same age as me. But that's Ezra. That's teenage Ezra. That's
What?
That can't be right.
You see as the change
That's the man that's the one that died.
The doppelganger turns, looks at the new body just appearing, the mask that was just removed. What is that?
Person that you took. That's the form that you took over.
Caroline. That's me.
No.
That is not you. You're Hunter. You will never be this man. You don't even know this man's name. Say his name. What is his name?
He just looks to you and he has no words that can escape his mouth.
I bet you don't even remember what I told you about him.
What you talked about yesterday night. How you claim I am Ez, but I have no memories of 10 years ago. I have no memories of knowing you or your family. All I know is that I found a forest kingdom. They sheltered me, and I have lived here and worked for 10 years.
Leah has a devious look in her eye. I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal.
You see the entire row of the old ones sit up to this notion and look at you.
I will agree.
Delphi is also like looking at her with like kind of wide eyes, like deal. Like,
you say that you have no memory of 10 years ago, correct?
I don't.
Okay. And you say that you have no memory of my family or what I claimed you've done to them, correct?
I don't.
Okay.
You see the lights
Take a
above
breath.
does not change.
Take a breath. Then I'm going to ask one final question. Just one. That I know for certain that you, Hunter as you call yourself now, would definitely know. And if you are who you say you are, you'll know the answer to this. And if you tell me what I'm looking to hear, then, I mean, I'll have no choice but to agree that you are the real you. However, if you falter, then you have to agree to tell the council that you are not him.
You see
Do we have a deal?
as he looks to you before he answers, that Zeraphil speaks up. No lies have left his mouth. The arcane zone of truth would have detected it. If this deal does intrigue me.
Trust me, it's a question only the real man would know.
DM, I sent you a DM. You can respond aloud. It's fine.
I mean, it is a memory replaced. So you remember purchasing this, but that was through simple funds, not through what you know.
Oh, okay.
The memory is replaced and fixed up to make sense.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
To move back, Leah,
Nothing to say now.
as the doppelganger looks to you with, you can only assume either fury or questions, but without a mouth, without hair, without even pupils in his eyes, just the voidish look back and the flesh skin looking towards you. Reading the expression is difficult. But what is the question you have for him?
I'm gonna need to hear a yes or a no before I divulge.
Yes.
All right. Now, this does not pertain to everything we've talked about yesterday, for I know that this information is something that would never be forgotten, as it meant a whole lot to the man that sat before me yesterday. As it is something that I've carried with me every single moment from that day forward. And I still carry with me today. But
Music.
Got it.
as I've mentioned, the man that sat before me yesterday and I had a history. You recall that, right?
One that you claim, yes.
Mm-hmm. And the man that sat before me yesterday was you said, Hunter, and had a history that you don't remember. But you also used to have something that you held very close to your heart because your parents bought it for you. And you trained me with it. Do you know what this weapon is?
The dagger.
What kind of dagger?
It is a serpent dagger. One that I've used to help and assist myself.
It is not. And I take out my poison fang daggers and I shove one right, or I don't shove it into the soul. I wouldn't do that. I take one out and I kind of angle it slightly. It's altered. But these, I would never part with. You gave them to me.
Not that dagger.
No. Yes, this dagger. You taught me to hunt. Well, he did. You taught me how to skin animals with this dagger. And you taught me how to stay alive in case I ever need to defend for myself with this dagger. It is not even close to the one that you handed me yesterday. My man would never call this a serpent fang dagger, for this was his father's.
Above table.
Mm-hmm.
You flashed the serpent's fang or the
No.
serpent's dagger?
My poison fang dagger, the
Your
one that Ezra gave me when we were kids.
He looks at that and he has no clue what that is.
So you agree? You can't be him. You don't even know what this is or what it means to you.
The only weapon I held that had any connection to my past was the dagger with the missing-eyed gem.
Uh-huh. And yet you don't even know why I know that so well.
You claimed I used it to slaughter your parents and your lover, and yet I am meant to be both?
How do you have the dagger, but you don't remember doing it?
I don't know! You see in that aggression, one of the barriers and glyphs ignites as Rodisson slams her staff, and these aquatic chains goes over and Riptide, thank you. Dang it. And these aquatic chains goes and chains him to the podium, keeping him from progressing towards you in anger. That is enough from you. We have confirmed that he is the doppelganger, as the real body is next to our cleric Moonweaver. Though this entity has not told lies, it is easy for anything to replace that type of memory. And if he claims he does not know anything prior to the 10 years, he can easily deny claims of knowing anything about your past history, Miss Leia. But the facts are facts. This doppelganger is not the original Hunter or Ezra.
No. Please don't call this doppelganger Ezra. He is not. Ezra is the man on the floor.
She did point to the man on the floor. She was saying that this doppelganger is not pointed to the man on the floor, called him with the question, is he Hunter or is he Azura? Like she's like asking what is his real name.
Asking me that?
Yes, because you claim to know the man.
The man on the floor is Ezra.
This doppelganger is clearly not Ezra. And yet no lies have been spoken.
The doppelganger introduced themselves as Hunter, not Ezra. Ezra's on the floor. Ezra has all the memories that Dan knows them for. This one, and I look over the doppelganger, it's slate wiped clean. And their identity as Hunter has been formed over however long they've been here, for however long.
10
I look to Ezra.
years.
10 years. So it's likely, and this is just an assumption, that the rest of the doppelgangers in the city are likely to be the same. They all cheered when Primordial showed up. And if they're all connected to Redissance, you don't think they would be celebrating an old one being in the city, right?
Are you suggesting that they have all had their previous lives wiped, so that their only memories are the lives they have taken over?
Need to have been done a long time ago for them to easily integrate. But it would need to have been done steadily. And then look over to Una. How long did you say Rodissance had been enacting her plans?
I tell him the answer that I definitely remember.
According to the memories, 500 years.
500?
Okay. 500 years. I expressed that.
Sandra's eyes kind of like bulge out of his sockets.
I need to BRB. It's medicine time.
Copy.
Ooh, drugs.
Yeah,
Drugs.
I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm connecting dots on lines.
He does bring a good point. This entity believes himself this Hunter character for the past 10. So we can only assume that if this process was done for each citizen, then they would believe they are who they not, and their previous lives of what they were before in the Fey realm wiped, completely gone.
Another pressing issue. The laws are only dating back to 100 years. I point to Durant. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's about when they start.
Do brilliant.
That also is curious for me. I've been working and fighting against this injustice towards Fey kind for since the start of the Forest Kingdom, coming up close to 500 years. Those laws should have been in place, not a few after the final establishments after Queen Oleander had left.
I don't know how to connect this all. These are just what we have. These are the facts. We could go out and get another doppelganger. Maybe that one has a clear idea, but it's not likely.
Time congruency is off.
You see Scornius speak up.
The doppelgangers' minds have been shifted. These plans could fall under Rodissance, but if they have no memories of their past, then what good are they as soldiers? They would believe themselves citizens to the end, would they not?
They would. Because it's all they've known. That's been their entire... a lot of their lives. How long would you think 500 years in the Fey realm would be out here?
Let me get a calculator.
Because has it gotten worse, he said? He just said that?
It's not gotten worse. No, the mistreating the Fae, he said he was working...
No. The time difference.
Oh, no, and that has not changed.
Okay. So 500 years, like, it's about 3 to 1 from Fae time to human time, right? What you said? 3 days is 1 day here.
60,833 days.
Alright, that's 63,000. How many?
I'm back.
166 years. You got there eventually. Calculators, they're great.
Okay. So
167 if you round it up.
that about lines up
Hold on.
with about
What?
as far back as the last.
Welcome back. We were doing time math.
I'm detecting.
Yeah,
We're in
doing
detective mode.
We're detecting the time differentiance. If the Fairy Kingdom was, if the Forest Kingdom on the Mortal Plane was made 500 years ago, Sanjiro was saying when Queen Oleander went back to the Fairy Kingdom, which was when the Forest Kingdom was finished, how many years have passed there compared to here? And we've ended up with 167 years has passed in the Fey realm compared to the overworld being 500.
Okay. I also would like to bring something up.
Speak.
First of all, question: has it been said that Leah met him in a casino?
Yesterday, yes.
Go ahead.
Because they argued back and forth of meeting yesterday. So that has been mentioned.
Yes, that's very true.
You didn't bring up the... I heard earlier, above table, I did catch that tiny little tidbit that you're thinking of right now, Una, but you have not mentioned it, so I have not mentioned it.
Okay. Una's gonna say, in the vision, which, by the way, I said I told everyone all of it, but
So
in
yes.
the vision, I have a specific memory.
There are 3 different memory points. One being the casino, one being here in this room, and one being in the throne room of the Platinum Star City.
Yeah, I expressed that, and
See,
then I also say,
Timothy needs to go back now.
and then I also say,
That's right.
and then I also say, like I got the impression during that memory that there were people who were involved in the plan, but like weren't necessarily fully aware of it, if that makes sense. And I explained exactly what Josh said in his monologue.
Yeah. It was a long monologue.
If you're hinting at the casino, I did see red carpets there. It could have been that one.
Would you like a visual, dear?
Sure.
You mind taking down the anti-magic spell for a bit? I'm looking over to the old ones. You see, as I can only make a major illusion display if I had the magic to cast it, Senjiro.
Let's put a pin in. I think. Is there magic that's able to manipulate memory?
There is.
It is used under hostile situations, espionage, and even simply those that want to forget hard times. But it is well-known magic.
This would be one of those instances. He's not under any magical effects. Are any of you able to tell?
You see, as they look over towards the Zeraphil, I might be able to draw out the essence of his soul, reading back on what it knows compared to what the mind knows.
Please.
You see, as the Zeraphil looks to the rest of the group as they all nod in acknowledgement, as she hovers up, as they hover up and over the table and glide until they are next to the doppelganger, who, unbound, still revere Zeraphil, and almost instinctually, whether it be to intimidation or just knowing the power that they possess, drop to a knee. So they are still fighting the contemplation of their world shattering. As Zeraphil stands before them, looks over to the rest of the old ones as they wave their hands, as you see the the blue glyph would fade. As the blue glyph under the carpet fades, the Zeraphil raises their hand up to the entity. Let your soul speak true. Of those that which your mind may have erased or forgotten. Hold on to what you once were. Bring forth the knowledge. And as her eyes glow, the celestial radiance embrightens as she casts greater restoration on the entity in front of him. And as that restoration hits, the light fades, the entity hovers there, blinks its eyes, still on one knee, looks to the rest of your group. Where am I? What is this place? You are in the Council of the Old Ones, in the Forest Kingdom, on the mortal plane. What is your name? I'm Ugol. I was with my brethren in the Fey realm. Why am I brought here?
I'm thinking of questions. I'm having trouble. I'm drawing a blank right now, gang. We need to figure out why. We need to figure out why this guy's here. I don't know how to ask him that. Tanjiro has an 8 charisma, by the way. You guys can jump in anytime. Help me out.
The Emperor speaks up.
I'm also chewing food, my bad.
You're good. Doppelganger, dear. Google, was it? What's the last thing you remember besides being with your clan in the Fey realm? I was hunting for food. We were hungry. And someone appeared before us. Powerful. They offered to feed us. All of us.
Do you remember what they look like?
Yes.
Robin.
They were a fairy. Royal and revered. Powerful. Old. Yet looked young. We revered in their power and glory. What is the question?
Did Una's recollection of did Una's vision include any doppelgangers? I completely forgot.
Their vision did not include doppelgangers. Not besides the ones that invaded the Thornbush estates.
Hey y'all,
These
if I go
ones
another
might-
card.
These ones
But-
might actually be good people.
You did what?
No, I said if I draw another card, what are their chances that I
okay.
could ask God a question again? Una says
I
that out
thought you
loud.
were just. I thought you
thought
were
the
just
card
over there
goes
drawing
away,
them
though.
for fun.
You see the Empress turn to you. My dear, how
Una's
many
holding the-
cards are in
Holding
that
up
deck?
the deck of cards, hopefully.
How many cards are in
Sandra
that deck, dear?
nods very solemnly.
How many cards are in there, Josh? Is it like a full proper deck? 'Cause that's
Oh,
like
This is better now.
it's
78,
definitely a full deck. So,
78, well, 77 now?
there are 13 cards in this deck.
That's not a tarot deck.
No,
It's not.
a
It's
tarot
the deck of
You said it was a
names.
tarot deck.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Okay.
So 13, now 12.
Hold up. Sorry, there are 22 cards in this specific one because I bought a custom one. Cool little galaxy.
22, now 21.
Oh no, there's
I
still
like that. That's
22.
cool. There's still 22?
After the Vizier card gets used, it is said that it gets shuffled back into the deck. Only after use, though.
Oh, go in, go in.
Your answer is 5. You have less than a 5% chance.
God.
Let's do it.
Oh
I
my
like those
God.
odds. You either get it or you
Be
don't.
careful. Some of those cards, I've read what they do, and they're not.
Never tell Umbra the odds. You either get it or you don't. It's a 50-50 chance, buddy.
Oh my!
There's at
It's
least-
no,
She
it's
has
not.
a 5% chance of getting the same card. A 5% chance.
I like Sub-Zero's
Oh, you
math.
don't. It's
Can
50-50.
we quick save?
Quick save? No. This ain't no
Yeah.
Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate.
Yeah, can we scum save this right now?
No.
Yeah.
You.
Una's holding up their deck of cards, looking very hopefully. If you don't want this to happen, now's your chance to say something.
Don't
I
do
mean-
it, Leah.
No,
I
Leah,
mean-
Leah,
Above
across the
table-
room. Don't do
above
it.
table-
No
do
bad.
it.
No, don't touch it.
Do it. But come on.
Oof.
You're gonna get the card. I know it.
There's
Um,
at least one card in there that will just kill you instantly if you draw it.
you said you were holding the
Yeah.
cards, the deck?
Close to me, but I'm holding them. Yeah. What? Why? How? What's that? Hey,
You see as the Empress just reaches her hands instinctively over it and grab a card.
Oh no!
This is mine.
Oh no, she's not
Can
taking
I-
the deck. She's going for a card.
No.
Okay, as you recoil the deck, he's like, "Well, aren't we curious?"
That's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20, but
It's a nat 20, so
She's-
she auto succeeds on taking a card.
well, she's not auto succeeding. That was an impulse check that I did for her.
I'll get water.
All right, go get water. That was an impulse check, and her impulse was just like, "No, I'll take one." I mean, if we're curious, I can go ahead and draw one. I'm quite interested in what this
Hold
baby
on.
can
when
do.
I got my medicine, I also got my dice. Hold on. What should I roll? I'll
What do
roll
you?
dexterity to see if I manage to pull it away. I think that's fair, right?
Oh no, she's say because of your standpoint with her. The moment you recoiled, she's not gonna force her way through. It was just like, you asked, do I use this holding it out? And everyone was like, nope, don't do it. And the Empress is like, I'll do it. It was kind of like that moment. But when you recoiled away, she stopped. She's not gonna take something.
Right. But I'm not entirely opposed to her just grabbing a card, so I'm gonna roll dexterity to see if I recoiled quick enough.
Go for it. Your difficulty from her natural 20 are probably gonna be, we'll call it because she's being respectable, an
47.
18.
And my dexterity is. Where is my dexterity?
It should be the very
Would
top
that
of
be
the
a
list.
saving
Your
throw?
strength.
This is not a saving throw. This is a check. So, if you want to recoil quick enough, I'll let it be an acrobatics check.
It doesn't
Buddy.
matter. It's the same for me. I rolled exactly an 18.
I will leave it up to you whether you choose to recoil fast enough or delay on purpose.
Gosh, the whole
Right,
reason
I
of you
think,
rolling
Hey,
was
hey
so that I
buddy.
made
didn't have to
it.
make the decision.
Removed her
Hey,
Well,
buddy,
he
just-
rolled 18 and he
just
set
flip
the
a-
line at 18.
All right,
The
you-
answer is
Yeah.
no.
You pull the
Nat
deck
20.
away.
Beats it.
Yeah,
But Josh said
you
you
pull
had
the
a
deck away.
20.
She rolled a 20,
No,
but
it
she's
says
being
20 on the
respectable, so she's the DC dropped to an 18. Because the moment she sees Una recluse, she wouldn't push it further.
I think you could just flip a coin, Umbra. I think that's the most fairest thing
Why
to
are
do.
we pushing this?
Do you want the Empress to die? That's the next question.
I'm just
I don't
interested in
want
seeing
Amber to
what we
die.
draw next.
Okay, then don't
The last
let her
one let us
draw a
talk to
card.
God.
I pull a card.
Surely we'll just.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god.
I've
We're
been
in.
shuffling.
We're so back.
I've been shuffling
Let's
nonstop.
see
It is
what's
going to
up.
be the first card. Okay, first, how
Gotta
many
go pull
cards
that.
do you pull?
Just
Oh,
one.
shit.
All right, with the knowledge
Whoa,
of just
whoa,
one top card.
Where's your courage?
Is it death?
What is it?
Oh,
I don't
God.
know, but that
What the
scary
hell is
face
that?
was scary.
I'm so sorry, Una.
What is it? What is that?
It is flames.
Your
Whatever.
soul just got taken from you.
Ooh.
I'm
No,
about
that's
to
ruin.
find out. No, this is flames. It says
Yeah,
flames.
No, ruin is the one that just kills you.
Oh no.
Flames is one of the bad
I think
ones,
you're gonna
though,
die
isn't it? It's just
anyway.
not gonna kill you
No.
straight out.
The one character you have that isn't resistant to fire damage.
Okay. Good to know.
Ah!
No.
Umbra, you
As you-
messed up.
as you pull the
messed
card-
up.
Get ready to roll up a new
The
character. pal.
eyes of infernal red meets your gaze. And then from the stillness of the card, embers of fire and rattles of chains can be heard only in your mind before a gnarly toothy grin grows to a smile and you hear a laughter. Before the card ignites in flames and leaves your hand.
I tuck away the deck of many things.
As you
That seemed bad.
drew the card, the latch to the leather locks itself, where you can only draw one card every 2 days.
Yeah, I was putting them away.
I know, but like the magic latch, and then you set it away. So there is a restriction on people who can pull. You only can pull one card every 2 days. Minimum. Beyond that, you can wait as long as you want, and so on and so forth. And you can choose any amount of numbers, but once you're done pulling, once you declared your number, that's that. Yeah. As the card ignites in flames and the deck shuts itself closed, you set the cards away as the Empress looks at you. That was exciting, I guess. Any clue what it means?
Bad?
Good to know. And you see as she
explained everything, like I explained the laughter and stuff.
You see as the entirety of the old ones, well, those that show expression, so that Azeraphil does not change. The rest of them look to you with the different looks of the Pandoro, looks of, oh, interesting. Riptide, nervousness and concern. Scornius looks to you like, okay, that just happened, I guess. While Thornbush looks to you with an expression of an elder looking at someone who just did something bad and goes, why?
Okay, the last card I pulled was super helpful.
It's at this moment that you see as the Empress goes, good to know, and then flicks her hand, and then you see the shadow extend back to you.
Oh, hi, buddy. I give him some more lasagna.
Gladly partakes and eats of it.
It's like a garbage disposal in your shadow.
I'm surrounded by reckless fools.
What is the
The one that pulled that fucking card.
Listen, nothing bad has happened yet, so
something
we'll worry about that in the
bad
future.
Happened.
Beg to differ. That
For
sounds
you.
like something bad.
Something
For
did
me,
bad.
we'll worry about this in the
did
future. We
this
have other
now.
things to worry about.
Oh my god.
I'm actually
Nothing
really
will
lost
make
right
the
now.
stuff that
I
we're
don't-
worrying about right now hard too.
I don't remember what we're doing anymore.
You have a decision to make.
Good question.
Wait for the old one to arrive, the queen. Go to the queen now, or hope that the male. In the moment, it seems like after the Greater Restoration spell, this doppelganger is confused on how he got here, and you guys asked him, what is the last thing you remember, or the Empress did, and he described him hunting with a group of his people before apparently a fairy, powerful one at that, royal, promised to keep them fed if they follow them. And that is the last thing that they remember.
Are you able to pull images from his memory? Out to the Derapal.
The Azeraphil?
Yeah, that.
That is not my expertise. I can restore the soul, replenish it, and help it guide itself to its original form, as I just did. Anything beyond that is not in my magical wheelhouse.
Look to the old ones, also to the Empress.
The Empress looks to you. I do have one individual, but we kind of left them back at the Star City. He's a good doctor. You see,
None of the old ones respond.
None of the old ones respond when it comes to mind magic before, once again, Scornius speaks up.
There we go. One of such magic unbound would be Queen Oleander. Our magic is not finite.
As you look to Delphi.
You're a wizard, aren't you, Delphi? Are you able to do anything here?
I'm sorry, I was sending a DM. What's the question?
They're trying to find a way to abstract or take memories from the changeling to get an image of what he is remembering.
Yeah, it's like extract memory or something.
Yeah. Or, a magic staff that is currently in the Platinum Star.
Who, by the way, is my father, not your guys's, so you should not speak for Timothy's father.
Trying to save the world
if
here.
If it's considered a curse, I could remove curse.
No, the Azeraphil already casted Greater Restoration.
Oh, we're just out of options.
Oh, what's in my treaties?
My father has something, but he's in Platinum Star.
I could call Elian again and have her send him our way instead.
I could also just talk to Theo, who my father, if he's there, might still be with him.
Riptide looks over. It did take us roughly 2 days to get to even the Azeraphil's continent. Them getting here, if they can make through the fog, that seems it's going to be a minimum of 3 days, even unless they have teleportation magic to them.
That's true.
I mean, it's not like you have anything that can summon them immediately here.
Does Lytheraphil not able to do it?
Will get us to the edge of the fog, but not in the city.
I can only
she
teleport to the places I have been and made my arcane runes for the years that I have domiciled here on the mortal plane, which is currently the Forest Kingdom, my kingdom, the Draconic Kingdom, and even the Desert Kingdom.
How long would a journey through the fog be, would you say? Well,
Isn't the fog...
I guess...
No, it's getting worked again because Theo's in position.
So the letter Delphi sent basically exposited all of Rodistance's plan.
And to warn her mother, yes.
To not come to the meeting, right?
That was my understanding.
Yeah, I said everything that everyone discussed.
Okay. So the old one will hopefully not be coming here at all, so we don't got to worry about that. Probably, hopefully, most likely.
Is there a way I could use my thing that I have with Theo, but use it reverse to send me to him?
Oh,
teleport. If you do teleport, you could take us.
What are you're referring to? A scroll that you have in your possession?
My scroll of something bababber.
Unfortunately, that only summons him to you.
We should rework
Good idea,
that
though.
where I could summon to him and me to him. I think it'll summon there.
But you would also have to get back.
Well,
if only we had wizards that could learn teleport in this party. It's so sad.
wait, what does my cloak of pendants do?
A lot of things.
Will it be helpful?
You can only know by pulling pendants and hoping for the best.
Oh god.
Let's go gambling.
Do it.
Cloak of
Nothing wrong will
Pendants is
happen.
better. Cloak of Pendants is a lot better than that deck of many cards. I've read it before.
I'll leave this up to you guys.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang
I like
it.
that idea.
Oh, dang it.
I have money.
Dang it.
I have lots of money.
Grant's gonna put his head in his hands and
Um,
say, "We're all gonna die."
For
Hey,
the sake of...
let's get the man off the floor and take him gambling with us.
Wow. Bringing it back in-game, as the doppelganger looks to you all confused, but it seems not hostile at all now. All forms of confusion and anxiety that had built up, gone. as it just looks to you all. The individual that summoned us was a fairy.
Are you good at drawing, dude?
I don't know. I've never drawn before.
I got some paint. You want to try?
Sure.
Awesome.
See him like walk over as Riptide releases the water chains. As he calmly walks over to you, demeanor completely changed from the sporadic individual. You set some... Wow. You set some paints, some pictures, as the Azeraphil flies back up to her throne, looks to the rest of the group. We need to figure out if we are waiting for the old one, or hoping that the letter that Princess Delphi just sent arrives on time. And if that's the case, we will not know if the old one got it, if she does not return. If she does return, then it wasn't in time. That will be another half... No. That'll be tomorrow. Do we trust in this letter, or do we prepare for a possible conflict?
We should do both. I will have some of my minions on scouting duty, keeping an eye on the doppelgangers.
I agree with that. We should do both.
I can try and see if we can fortify the defenses of the castle, in case the target is Queen Oleander. Whoever it is was meant to cause a disturbance. I can have my spirits guard the night, if that is what the city wishes. A grumbling of earth and rock from Pandoro. He states that he can be hidden in the ground, feeling for unnecessary creatures that might be approaching from beyond. Riptide looks to you, the Maul. I shall wait to see if there's word from Princess Delphi if the Queen got the letter in time. But until tomorrow passes, we must assume that if she doesn't arrive, the letter did not reach her. And if she does arrive, an emergency meeting should take place, gathering everyone to inform and act quickly.
Agreed.
Agreed. Agreed. Very well. For now, Cleric Moonweaver, attend to the human. Make sure he remains well. The doppelganger will continue his trying. Leah, what kind of paints did you hand this doppelganger?
They're just like face paint. Well, it's for my disguise kit, so it's more like face paint.
You see, as he uses his fingers to dabble in the paints, like you would use one finger to draw. This entity has its fingers like 2 or 3 blotch in and just turn and smother onto the parchments. You see a figure. Oh, it has horns. Nope. Oh wait, nope. Those are wings. Okay. They have legs and arms opened outward. Yeah. It's not a good drawing.
Trust the process. Give him some time.
All right. We can have him describe it. I should be able to draw it.
Would it be easier if you told me how this works and I can kind of help you here, buddy? Because
I can.
Feel like maybe your fingers might be a little too big for these paints.
Is Delphi a fairy or a human right now?
Fairy.
Hi, Fairy.
Does she look like her? And I point over to Delphi.
Delphi, can you come here?
You come
and
over
Timothy?
here.
Yeah, I got an idea.
You see his head turned sideways, looking at the fairies.
Stay on that side, but would you say
Praise
that...
be
Go over
to the royal fairies, as he like slowly lowers his head and bows.
Would you say that the fairy you saw looked more like her or him?
He does like a slow head turn, but looking over all of you. It looked like neither of them.
Okay. Would you say this fairy had like more like a what color complexion?
What color wings did the fairy have?
I don't know.
I wanna
Were they one color, multiple color?
I wanna
There was a sparkle about them.
above table. We know that the Empress is the daughter of Delphi's mom, sister, right?
Yes, you said that awkwardly, so my brain had to like put it together.
Una's gonna go, just for shits and giggles, well, did the fairy look like her? And point at
the human?
Did the fairy look like her? And point at...
Empress is in her human disguise.
Una's gonna point anyways.
She just looks to you like, really?
Everyone's spelling her secrets now.
Looks in her direction.
Okay, fine. Did the fairy look like any person in this room?
This is gonna get us anywhere.
You're trying to get information out of somebody with amnesia. I don't think this is gonna work.
There is no fairy that looks like the fairy that is in this room.
Hold on. And Leah just starts like digging through her bag, and she finds something that sort of resembles like sparkly wings. Okay, hold on. So sparkly wings. We'll do this one step at a time. And she starts assembling what is supposed to be and what's supposed to be them, and like looks at Delphi and Timothy. I'm sorry.
It'll be at this point of the meeting that's by the time you look back up, Scornius has already walked out. Pandoro is gone as well, but he can be audibly heard like crunching his way out of the building. Azeraphil is simply hovering, waiting for Riptide to make a decision. Riptide has stealthily made her way up to stand next to the Fae doppelganger, as long as everyone else.
Timothy.
And Thornbush is just sitting at his desk lamenting. Yes, Seth. Delphi said to Timothy, what if it's a no good rotten pixie? That could be.
I think you should RP that. You gotta do your best Delphi impression.
My best Delphi?
Otherwise, fail RP.
Fail RP. You're really gonna put that on me?
I mean, it's only right. Delphi said it. You know? You don't want to mischaracterize or like not play Delphi's character right.
This is why I don't want you guys skipping sessions, because I don't want to RP your characters.
So Delphi turns to Timothy and says, what if it's a no good rotten pixie?
No, hold on. Tyler's got to do it.
I was trying to help.
No, that was a good one. We're continuing from there.
I was trying. It was a very soft voice.
Yeah, it was good, buddy. That was good.
Thank you.
As Riptide approaches and looks over at the drawing that you're now drawing, Leah.
No, I've given up on the parchment. I'm trying to disguise myself to look like whatever he says she looks like.
No, Timothy can do it. He has good performance. Let him do it.
So do I.
You both can do it simultaneously because this is going to be intriguing, I guess. And
Timothy will
things in line.
Try to draw what the guy said.
So you're drawing, and Leah's actually changing her form.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to give him a visual, so like if he's like, no, it wasn't like that. It was like this. I can change it so he can see it.
Okay.
And be like, oh no, actually that was like that.
Okay,
cool.
Well, I'm rolling.
All right, and then this needs to fit appropriately now. Then so.
Okay, I am ready. Are you ready?
As the doppelganger looks at the two of you, do you guys want to RP this, or just to save time to get to the next? Because we're coming up to the closure.
But just do it for us. But I do got my roll.
Got it. All right. Both of you go ahead and make.
Sanjuro comes in with the.
I got
painter supply expertise.
You come in with the paint.
No, I have proficiency though.
Oh wow!
I'm expertise in performance. So I got a 29.
29, okay.
I do not have expertise in performance, but I rolled a dirty 20.
Very good.
And what will my role be? Sleight of hand?
What are you doing? You're also painting? Okay, so we have a drawing, a Jane's disguise, and a painting. That'd be a performance check as well from you, Sanjuro. During this time, the Empress is gonna look to...
Can I substitute Dex?
Can I substitute Dex? Unfortunately, not.
You gotta be dexterous to paint.
You also have to be skillful. It's dexterous and skillful.
That is skill. The dexterity is the skill.
And you're performing the means of art.
That's not how that works. But all right.
The Empress will watch your group now in this arts and craft class. Looks to Una. Let me know if anything develops, dear. Keep Xanagon nearby in case that demonic voice of yours laughs anymore. I'm gonna head back to my room and plan with the new guest of ours.
Alright. Sounds good.
And keep an eye on the masked individual. She goes and leans into your ear, whispering ever so quietly. They have ill will towards Leah's family. We don't know if he wakes back up, if he's still on that killjoy mission of his.
Good to know. Okay.
Stands up after giving you a kiss on the cheek. Heads off. Walks past the paladin as he steps aside now that the meeting ends, as she returns towards her room for the evening. As for the rest of you, Timothy with your 27?
9.
29. Leah got a dirty 20. Sanjuro?
I got a fucking 17 because you won't let me roll dexterity for it.
17's still good. You guys spend a good hour getting the best description from this doppelganger that has recovered memories from you have no idea how many years back. As Riptide is just enjoying herself watching everyone gather in this compartments, the cleric has kept an eye on the fallen individual Ez, who has not even stirred. He's breathing, he's alive, but he has not even stirred a little. Timothy, I take it you held on and kept the necklace that entrapped him as well?
Yeah.
Alright, another one of those. The end result is as such. Sanjuro, you have a crude painting of a fairy with shiny wings.
It's not crude, alright. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, Kojiro would know what he's doing. Sanjiro did his best, alright? The painting is nice. You get it that it is definitely a royal fairy of some type. Butterfly wings, and has it seems like some type of power that emanates off her normally. the final result for Leah, your black hair kind of stayed the same because he doesn't really describe anything beyond just make your hair longer. You have like these butterfly wings that look almost like Delphi's, just not colored, as he does not describe a color. You have glitter shining around you like aura, and that's about it. And then Timothy's drawing is just like a royal visage of Queen Oleander, but almost looking emo.
Almost looking emo. Sounds like Delphi's Oleander's sister.
Actually, I didn't add my proficiency bonus to my roll. Actually, that was a 19. It doesn't change anything.
You use black paint instead to match the emo. But with that in mind, the gathering you all gathered, yeah, it just... Has any of you... Timothy has, I would say, due to just knowing Theo alone. Okay. Has anyone else, besides maybe even Delphi, that's a big maybe, seen a picture of...
his ex-wife.
His ex-wife and the...
sister of Delphi's mom.
Yeah, Princess Satarina.
I feel like we might be able to piece it together, considering, I don't know, like, do we know, like, are fairy wings hereditary? Like,
they are hereditary, yes.
Cool wings.
Yes.
So we know, like, do we know that, though? Like, would Senjuro, I don't think Senjuro would know that.
I mean, the only drawback of knowledge you would have is that Delphi's wings react like her mother's wings. They react to their emotions. They can change color in rainbow-esque form. The only reference you have is the quick shimmered form that the Empress had. You saw her draconic dragonborn form, but her butterfly wings were black, and for the split second you saw, almost had like cosmic stars intermixed inside.
It is her. If you're saying it's not, you're lying.
I don't think it's the Empress.
This guy wants to kill the Empress so bad. He has such a hate boner for the Empress, man.
Wow.
No, I mean the fairy that helped them is her mom.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to like reason out. Like us in character, if we'd be able to like piece that together. Because above board, like
the only ones who would know an image that describes this would be Timothy and Delphi for sure. Delphi probably seen pictures of portrait on the castle walls of her sister. But once again, Delphi never met Satarina because she lived in the mortal realm with her husband at the time, Theo, before she passed away.
I didn't even know that she was her sister. If there are portraits, I didn't know that it was, because my mom never talked about her, because it was like a whole reveal thing.
Yeah, well, it's a sadness because she lost her sister before you were old enough to even know of her. And it was Theo's late wife. Excellent. So that's why Theo never brought it up. But Timothy, with him over time, and especially with Clara explaining to Timothy of the past, Timothy would have found a photo eventually, and the Empress has made note of who Theo is as a father, who her mother was, and how she reveres her mother, and calls Theo a coward for becoming a drunk after she passed. But yeah,
I show my painting to the fairies.
So Delphi does recollect a similarity from portraits, though.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Theo's past wife. His wife that had passed.
So you are able to identify this fairy based on the drawings, and she motions to her entire body.
Yeah, I've seen a photo.
How good was your disguise?
Sorry. The disguise itself was, according to the photos that they know of and portraits that they have drawn currently, about 80% accurate. The only difference is couldn't get the wings right. But that's
Hey,
not.
that's Sanjuro.
But that's not what is going on. Why have you described her? As Riptide looks to the changeling. It was the fairy that saved us, fed us, and said would give us a new purpose, protection.
Protection for what? From what?
You see as Riptide contemplates to herself. You see a shift in the air. What is happening? As you see the cleric stand. As you see the paladin move forward. As you see Thornbush lift his head. Slowly make his way around and approach. By Zeraphil hovering closer. And as they all gather around, Riptide says once again, "Why is this the individual you remember? Ugo?"
Una's gonna look down to the shadow. Hey, Xanagar, go get the Empress.
You see the hesitation that he doesn't want to leave your side, but the threat should not happen while these powerful individuals are here, so he does leave eventually, sneaking past the paladin whose attention is drawn towards the group. As he leaves and you are left there, the cleric stands and walks forward. I know why he has thought of her. Because she has saved them. Like she saved all of us. That is right, says the paladin. It is our queen, after all.
Leah just kind of like looks around. I'm sorry, I'm missing something. Who is she?
Queen Oleander. Princess Delphi's mother, apparently.
But
she will be meeting us tomorrow.
Wait, this... And she motions again to her entire body. This is supposed to be Queen Oleander?
No, her wings are much more brilliant than that.
Well, I know, I saw her. I wasn't getting Queen Oleander from this.
What do you mean? It's Delphi's mother.
I turn and look at Delphi. Am I... How was I when we were there?
I think maybe there are two Queen Oleanders.
Yeah, so...
No, there is only one. She is an only child.
Yeah, my mom has a sister.
You watch as all the old ones, even the cleric and paladin, are absolutely lost by what you just said. As the cleric speaks up. Princess,
Queen was an only child. She never has a sister.
She never really talked about her to me, but there's portraits and in our castle, and she's mentioned her since.
You see Riptide speak up. Wait, so besides hiding children, she has hidden a sister from us. A younger sister.
My aunt is the mother to our lovely empress. And she kind of like moves her, like motions over it.
You see a pullback from Thornbush and Riptide, not withdrawing, but almost taken aback by that statement.
The Dragonborn.
Yes. My aunt, I didn't know her because she lived in Platinum Star City. And I think she passed a long time ago. My mom doesn't really talk about her, but I do know that we have portraits and they look like what Leah looks like now. And I can see a resemblance to my mom, but I mean, they were sisters, so.
Wait, you see the cleric speak up. Wait, are you describing that our queen is not your mother, but instead your aunt?
No.
The old one is my mother. Your queen.
This is the old one. Queen Satarina Oleander, ruler of the fairy kingdom.
Well, that's my aunt.
There is a confusion that builds in this room as the group stands in front of you all. And there is a sense that something has been miscommunicated for a long time. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh, shit.
No.
I guess we're just gonna end there on that cliffhanger, I guess, and we'll have to come back in 2 weeks to figure out what happened next, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Puppy's mom isn't the actual queen. There's a dead man on the floor. I'm dressed up like a fairy. Una's got some kind of creepy laughing thing.
I've been sitting on this for so long.
Luna's gonna die. You better get a new character. You better roll up a new character, buddy.
You've been sitting on what for so long?
That the old one was not Delphi's mom.
You knew?
I guessed it. Remember when Josh took me, I started gasping about something and Josh took me into secret chat?
How did you think that, though?
I did drop subtle hints and she put it together over time.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Where were the hints?
And yet you didn't know that Leah's boyfriend wasn't actually dead.
Me?
No, Una.
Oh.
No, I didn't know that.
What fucking hints?
When did
I
you-
didn't catch
when did you piece this
anything.
When did you piece this together?
He's never said the first name of Queen Oleander.
That's
Originally,
what all
I
knew
thought
her as, though.
That's as they know her
No.
as well.
but
I have above board knowledge. The other
But Sass
so
told
the-
us her name, too, though.
No.
I'm gonna go out on a limb
she
here and say
did.
that she's not actually dead either. Because it appears that our DM is bringing everybody back. from
So
the
Sass's mom is the one. Are we still?
We're still alive.
We're just talking.
We're just talking.
Okay. Talking. So I don't know.
Would you like
Is
me to
this-
wrap it up so we can theorize after? I thought this would be a good little
Is
discussion
this
point for
common
everyone.
knowledge? I don't
no,
know.
I was the
don't
only
know.
one who put it together.
I don't know what knowledge is common or not.
Originally,
What's revealed?
So, The hints given were as such. During your travels with Riptide, the entire time I made to make sure and listen. You can go to the footage on my YouTube channel. Go check it out at That One Guy Plays. Platinum Star City playlist. It's long, but it's all there. None of you had said Queen Shula Oleander. It was always just Queen Oleander. No one has said Shula, because if they did, they would have been brought up. So as everyone just addressed her as Queen Oleander, Riptide only knows the one Queen Oleander. And it was during the comments when you brought up Theo and the ex-wife was the aunt. Riptide was taken aback, like, I thought Queen Oleander was an only child. Made that only statement, and then everyone's like, no, and then you moved on. You didn't really correct her and clarify, you just said no and moved on.
All right. Loud incorrect buzzers and something.
And then Riptide being Riptide's like, alright, I guess I'll just let that go for now. Journeys continued on forward, and every time there's been small, subtle things of Queen Oleander who left the Fae, abandoned and done things, and you guys left this realm and started a new one in a hidden city. Does she leave this one behind? But your mother never started the Platinum Star City. It was a deal made, but only one individual went to Platinum Star City. Who lived there, protected it, had a kid. It was an Oleander. Small, subtle hints.
Is she still my mom's younger sister, though? Or is she the older sister?
Oh no, your mother is older than Satarina. She was the first in line.
Okay. So she's the first in line for our kingdom, but then Satarina is the
They
queen
only
of...
know of Satarina, so when you said, in the ending of this, when you said she has a sister, she doesn't talk about her, they just assumed, oh, she has a younger sister, I guess, and apparently got married to a Dragonborn, which is their own conclusions of, maybe that's why they didn't talk about her, and then you said she passed away, so...
So you're telling me that
The
Delphi's
Empress was the
true
main
mother,
character the whole time.
Delphi's true mother is Theo's ex-wife?
No.
No.
This still doesn't make any sense at all.
It does.
No, Delphi's
Delphi's
true mother is Delphi's true mother, but the true queen is.
Okay, they're both queens.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't remove my mom's queen. My mom is still queen, and I'm still princess. That doesn't change.
That doesn't change. It almost seems like there is a gap not filled here, where...
There's no gaps filled in my head.
Delphi's mom...
Nothing's connecting!
Okay, let me talk! Delphi's mom...
Just putting it together.
Let me talk!
Go ahead, Sass. Take the floor. Explain it.
Gyro.
Don't let us stop you.
I'm turning him down. Turn him down, Sass. Turn him down.
You're doing it too. Okay. Delphi's mom is the queen of the Oleander Kingdom. Her sister, and they were both helping. Well, that doesn't make sense.
You were almost there.
Okay.
No. Hold on, let me talk.
Go for it.
Hold on. Brain trying to get through. In our one shot that we did, my mom and Satarina were both there.
Yeah.
So they know my mom exists. She's been with a bunch of them.
They should.
That old ass tree bitch should know.
They should.
Yeah, he's there. The only ones that wouldn't is like
Are the rest of them?
And well, no, some of the others. He's not the only one.
The other one.
Dizerafil would be the only other one.
Yeah. So they would know her.
What if she casts modified memory to make them forget?
See, that's my thing. There's fucking memory manipulation going on here, man.
Because that is a spell of D&D.
What is the last thing that Dizerafil said about the memory magic?
What if she's not dead? What if she's lying to everybody?
What if she was
I don't know.
resistance?
Oh, Dad, that's a far jump. Hold up. Pull the reins. Pull the reins. We're going too far. Too far.
Hold on.
She became evil in the end.
Whoa. We managed to veer off course somehow. Hold on.
Okay.
What if she left Theo, faked her death to leave Theo, is in the area where she's supposed to claim that no one is at right now with all the little dinosaurs on the map?
Wait, we have dinosaurs now?
Did you not even check the fucking map?
That was a conversation we had above table, but leave that alone.
Check the map.
Here, let me help you out there so you can look at it. I gotta find it again.
Can I say what my original theory had been and why Josh had pulled me into the thing?
Let's get this out of the way real quick. The main thing to end of Thyzeraphil's statement, to help solidify some areas, the end of Thyzeraphil's statement is that magic is not in our wheelhouse. Only the Oleander and the fairies have magic unbound.
What freaking dinosaurs?
What does that have to do with the dinosaurs? Come on, man. Stay on topic.
I think she left everyone, went no contact, went to that little part of the map from the west to the east of the swamp and the desert, in that one section where she is supposed to claim. What if she's hiding there? And just, was like, you know what, I don't want to be bothered with this shit anymore.
Hear me
and
out.
Was like,
Hear me
boom,
out.
That's
modified memory.
That's an
made everyone
interesting
forget
theory.
about her.
That's an interesting
Hear
theory.
me out. Hear me out. There is no modified memory. In fact, she was also taken captive by a doppelganger and is currently living inside of a necklace. And somebody has taken hold of her body and is also wearing a disguise, so they don't know that she's walking around as well.
It's Leah.
Guys,
it is Rachel's
this is
character.
distracting us. This is distracting us from the fucking biggest mystery. Where is the fucking dinosaurs on the map? I can't see them.
Oh my god. Okay.
They're right here.
Also,
they're right here.
Can I trade in my constrictor snake for this one that's over here in the desert? He's bigger.
No, because that is a giant snake.
It's a Tyson boa.
Also for Timothy, so my mom, Queen Shula, Queen of Oleander Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Princess of Oleander Kingdom. You and your family still under Oleander Kingdom. Sister, who is never around, is the one they're referring to as Old One, and the Queen of Platinum Star City.
No.
I want to be a princess.
Your mom is not the old one.
No.
She is the
and
old
what do you
one.
mean? No, she would have been she wouldn't have been the queen because he wasn't king at the time.
Yes.
But you know what I mean?
Yes, she was in line, and when he became, if she was alive, and he took over after his father passed, if Sifithar passed, he would have taken the throne, she would have become queen. Would have.
Right. But she's also queen of this city.
Shoulda.
And we've been under the guise that my mom was old one because she lied to us. Why did she lie to us?
Oof. We'll unpack that when we get. Let's go back to Una. What was your original theory that got me panicking?
My original theory, I started freaking out and was like, "Oh my god, did you ever say the queen's name?" And then you're like, "We need to go to secret chat," because my theory had been that Rhodescence was actually after the Empress, because you said that she was after Queen Oleander's child. So I was like, "Oh, she's after the Empress," and we thought it was Delphi. But then you were like, "No," but something about like me being on the right track about the old one being the other Queen Oleander, not Delphi's mom.
Wait, so was there distance after Delphi because Delphi's mom didn't go to Platinum Star City and help the Empress's mom with Platinum Star City? So because Delphi's mom broke the deal, they were after Delphi because she broke the deal?
If Delphi's mom, who was the old one, broke the deal, Rhodescence, back in episode 2 or 3, whenever you met her, told Delphi that your mother owes a firstborn.
And the only reason the Empress wasn't up for grabs too is because her mom actually did go and solidify her side of the deal.
we'll let them to figure that out on the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. Hit that bell notification to know whenever we go live, because we go live every other Saturday and every Monday for gaming. But hit that bell notification. It lets you know when. In the meantime, I hope you all have a good one, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a good night.
Gosh, is this another false Hydra shit?
Uh-huh.